Here at one of the biggest Nike outlets in SoCal, Nike Outlet Camarillo. Busy as hell today, where we do get 40% off the back wall, as well as 40% off clearance apparel. Already seen some super interesting things already. Wow. Checking the women's huge sizes. I've gotten pretty lucky with some size 12s in the past. Alright, no luck today. $80 for Vomero 17s, $45 for these Blazer platforms, but that's about it. Alright, made it to the 10.5s in the men's. Too much for the Vomeros, what the hell? Oh, that one's not marked. 140, still too much. Lunar Roams going for 65. See some Luca 4s right here, 120 for these. Not bad, especially with 40% off. There are reports coming about LeBron and AR saying they're not happy to play with Luka. This season's going to be so freaking interesting. Got some 2s right here, go for $80, still too much. Tatum 3s going for 100. Laser low acronyms, I can't believe these are still here, 75. Trainers going for 50, that's a hell of a price. We've been seeing these at Ross lately, 85. Some dunks right here go for 90. Mock undercovers, $80. Ja 2s going for 55. Nothing too crazy in the 10.5s. Let me show you what's going on over here. Got some crazy prices on Tech fleece. I think these were 60 something. Yeah, these were $57. Remember, you get 40 off on top. A lot of smaller sizes left. $64 for these. I think we saw that with 30 off, or did I see it with 40 off? But I don't know. They got the hoodies right here. 57 for the hoodies. Had to bust out with the calculator. So that's $35 for the hoodie. $38 for the pants. Under 40 bucks. Then look at this one right here. This one doesn't have the hoodie or the hood. It's just a pullover. But look at this one. $43. 43 bucks. Holy crap. Holy crap. That's what, 25 bucks or so? Got a medium here as well. I got some regular hoodies right here. Go for 50. And these are the heavy duty ones. 70 for these. Those heavy duty ones normally go for, I believe they go for like 100 bucks. They go for 100 bucks. So after the 40% off, really good discount. $57 for these right here, double XL and XL. Holy crap. $26, $34. I kind of like the hoodie one a little bit better. I do like the hoodie one a little bit better. Damn, this Tech fleece is tight as hell. I have plenty of Tech fleece at home, and I have some smalls. They don't fit this small. Holy crap. This fits okay, but it's just tighter than any other Tech fleece I have. Kind of interesting. I don't know. Is that a fit? Should I get a medium? Should I get a small? This is the small pullover. This one looks so stupid. Holy crap. This looks so awful. It's like the oversized one. Look at how short it is. What the hell? What the hell? What are you guys doing, Nike? What are you doing? Thinking about the hoodie. All right, let's go. Let's go check out more of the back wall. Let's knock out the bigger sizes right here. Size 11.5. Alpha Fly Next Percents. Nike's latest and greatest racing shoe. Just going for retail. At least you get 40 off though. That 40 off makes everything look great. More 11.5s. I'm looking at the 11s. I'm finding only 11.5s. 140, you get 40 off. Tatum 3s going for 100. Air Max DNs 120. Ja 1 65. More of these cost trainers going for almost free. $30 after the discount. Vomero 5s. Interesting color. Right here, 85. Size 12. I just grabbed these for cheaper than that. Is it the 4s or the 3s? I don't know. But $60 here. All right, these are $55. 40 off. Pegasus Plus. Right here, I've had a chance to get these for hella cheap. These are not Pegasus 2005s. This one any cheaper? $80. So that's a solid price, especially with 40 off. It's $48. Extended size prices right here. $120 for the Air Max 2013s. $85 for Blazers. That's crazy high. No extended size pricing on that though. Got some Vaporfly Next Percents. $130 for these. These are size 7.5 mans. 13 and above. Nothing too crazy, to be really honest. Air Max DNs right here. They go for $85. These LeBron 21s going for no price. Alright, they got tons and tons and tons of clearance racks. They got more tech fleece right here too. What did I miss out? These are larges right here, $90. You did get 40 off. The camo, they got this two-tone tech fleece right here, double XL, $37 double XL. Holy cow, $37. You get another 40 off. So that comes out to $24. Holy crap, $24. Cheapest tech fleece ever. Oh yeah, that one. Holy crap. Wait, my math is wrong. That's even cheaper. That's like $20, dude. $20 tech fleece. Pretty freaking insane. I'm curious to see if they extended size price. Nope. Apparently nobody likes two-tone, because that two-tone one, crazy cheap. $85? Who's going to pay $85 for this after that, huh? Some golf pants right here. $70 for that one. And this one right here got a Jordan jacket. Really, really thin. No price tag though. Yeah, I don't see nothing. No price tag. Damn, dude. Interesting jacket right here. Kind of feels like tech fleece. $60 for this one. It's a jacket. It's a shirt. It's a button-up shirt. That's weird. There's a jacket right here. Mini poofy jacket. $76. That's a medium too. Got a few of them. Just a gray. I would try to get it for the 40. But yeah, just a gray hoodie right here. Medium duty. Another 40 off on top. More tech fleece right here. So they're out and about. $83 for this one. This exact same one as the one I have, just different color. Alright, let's finish off the back wall now. 9.5 and below. $95 for the LeBrons right here. Is it me or do they have a million of these? Go for $75. Pretty sure this doesn't belong with that. What are these going for though? $95. I've seen these for way cheap at Ross. Book ones right here, the denim ones. These look used as hell. Is that the look? These look hella worn. $145. Not that much in the smaller sizes. Got all kinds of blanks. Seen a lot of the same stuff that I've already shown you guys. And then overpriced stuff like the aluminum foil ones right here going for $160. These the V2Ks go for $65 right here, 8.5. So many different areas for clearance apparel. Look at this SB shirt. Like, what color is this though? Color's pretty gross. $30. Get an extra 30% off. Got basketball shorts right here. What they talking about? They talk $35 for these bad boys. An extra 30 off on top. This one's $45. Got fleece right here. $45 off Jordan fleece. Pretty lightweight though. Backside right here, University Blue, $45 for another lightweight one. Workout fleece right here. This all dry fit stuff. $60, 30% off. Got them in multiple colors. Are they the same price though? These are $34. Is this the yoga one? Is this the yoga one? I think it might be. No, it doesn't say yoga, but just super lightweight. Got XL, double XL only. $65 for these. Remember, all 30% off. All right, let's check out the aisles. So you got Air Max 1 Golf right here. Another one right here. And then some generics right here. Non-signature Jordans. Got some 1 Golfs right here. More 1 Lows. Take 1 4s. Got the Jordan 4 RMs. Starting to see a bunch of these here. Zoom separates. Jordan 1 Low SEs. Chinese New Year's. Some mids. SEs. And these are a few spots now. Airships. Jordan 1 Hot OGs. Jordan 11 Chinese New Year. Kind of crazy how the angle just kind of changes that color. Okay. And do got a couple of sixes, including the Olympic sixes right here. A lot of you guys were able to catch that for under 100. 130 is not bad. GT cut threes right here. These are so freaking nice. Got Zoom X in the heel. I got the budget signatures. Not seeing any extended size pricing on any of these. And then do got a couple of the next gen. These are the amps. And we've been seeing these go down, down, down. All kinds of slides and mules right here. Got the calm slides. Got one more. Pegasus 2005's got an entire aisle full of those. Big Nike lows if you can't get some dunks for way cheap, but we can find dunks for hella cheap now, right? Air Forces, Flight Legacies, dunks right here in a wild color. Pale Ivory Wheat, Dark Turquoise, Platinum Violet Cave Stone. Then been seeing the Forrest Gumps. Yeah, I'm definitely got to pull the trigger when they keep dropping. All right, moving on to the Air Max. Got 270s, all regular price. Damn, more than the Vapor Max. Got a couple of the 2023 Flyknits. DNs, got a few of those, mostly white. All kinds of Air Max 90s. That price is really good. Wow. Mostly black, mostly white, mostly leather, buck leather that is. This one got a hit of University Red. Volt Gore-Tex right here from 2013s and 2017s. Seems like every outlet has a plethora of these. And do got some Air Max 1s. Aluminum foils, damn, the price is low. Guess the one on the clearance section wasn't marked properly. Got a couple more, including these camo ones right here. Then got some free Metcon 6s right here, including Metcon 8s, which I think are pretty close to the Metcon 9s, which are the current generation. Then of course I'm checking for Invincible runs. Got a bunch of Infinities, but that's about it. Alright, let's knock out the women's clearance section. Checking one last time to see if I missed anything in the big section. Look at this. Size 11, 9.5. These are going for $60. Get another 40% off. That comes out to what, $36? 36 bucks. Not bad for dunks. It's a 9.5 men's, size 11 women's. Got the Zoom X Ultrafly Trails right here. They're premier hiking shoe, or is this a trail running shoe? But this does have Zoom X 110. We've been finding these at Ross here and there. More typical size 9, $80 for Infinity Run 4s. Pegasus go for $65. Cortez right here, $55, 8.5. Dunks go for way too much. That's crazy. Pegasus Trails go for $70. Vaporfly Next Percent's $110. $110, are you serious? That is crazy. 40% off on top. Holy crap. Seeing if I see any of those Vaporflies in a bigger size. Nope. Probably could use an 8.5 for somebody, but they just have smaller sizes, 8 and below. There's another size 8 right there. All right, let's finish the women's section by knocking out the aisles. Where we start with a couple of Air Max DNs. Air Max 270s in 4 different colorways. Got some dunks, more dunks. Oh, we got an entire aisle to go. We saw those University Red. Got these suede ones right here, and then what was this, apricot mango? Yeah, the apricot ones. Vomeros. These are the Vomero 5s. Price is going down. Ton of red boxes for these Killshot 2 leathers right here. Got some Benassi slides and then Calm slides. Always got blazers. And then got women's Forrest Gump Cortez. All right, checking out the kiddos clearance section because it is 40% off. $100 for these size 7s. 6 rings, $50. And then you get another 40 off on top. So what is that, $30? $30 might be the cheapest we've ever seen Those 6 rings, 65 for the Tatum 3s. Dunks, these are not. These ones, yep. Got a ton of the ones. Got a few of these. Got some 4s right here, 160. Got 2 3s right here, 85. Someone walked by and was not wearing deodorant, and they smelled awful. They smelled awful. I think that's kind of about it. Chinese New Year's, $100. Got the 312s, $50. 312s right there. Get an extra 40% off. That's not bad. All right, let's check the aisles for those of you guys that got kids and those of you who can fit. Grade school. It's a hell of a price on those. These are too high. Mids too high. Lows too high. Just be patient. Everything will fall like these 2s. These 2 3s. 2 trays. Some 3s in a interesting colorway. RMs. Jordan 4 RMs, that is. 3rd colorway right here. Take 1 5s. Flight courts. Point leans. Some shocks. These are the R4s. Air Max 90s. 270s. Air Max 2021. Vapor Max 2021s. Dunk lows. I think that's about it. Rest of the stuff pretty generic. I'm still trying to figure out if I should buy this or not. Still thinking about it. Scoping out the line. There's actually no line, which is actually surprising. Let me try it out once again. Let me try it out one more time. You know what? I'm gonna pass. I don't like the way it fits. And they don't have any mediums. Yeah, I'm done. Price so good, but if it doesn't fit perfectly, what's the point, dude? What's the point? I got a few tech fleece now.